If you can sense the sadness amidst the celebrations, it's because this isn't actually a wedding, it's a funeral. Carrying out the rituals of a marriage, they're preparing to bury two young men. Mohammed Hussein Jamshidi and Ali Faraji were amongst the thousands of protesters killed by Iranian security forces earlier this month. And this is a show of defiance by their families. The crowd chanting, "Victory is near." Amidst the continuing anger and grief in Iran, speculation over a possible American strike on the regime is growing. Today, another US warship arrived in the region. President Trump has called on Iran's leaders to end their nuclear program or face his wrath. Iran's foreign minister in Turkey today gave his response.
We have said this many times, and I repeat it again. The Islamic Republic of Iran is, just as it's ready for negotiations, also ready for war.
When mass anti-government protests broke out in Iran, President Trump promised demonstrators help was on its way, only to be talked out of a strike by regional allies. Now it's back on the cards. We spoke to Shirin Ebadi, an Iranian activist and Nobel laureate, now living outside Iran.
Any military action that leads to the massacre of ordinary people is unacceptable to us. But if there is any action, it must be targeted against Khamenei's hidden locations and the senior commanders of the Revolutionary Guards, so the forces of repression are weakened. Then the people will come back to the streets and decide the fate of the regime themselves.
As a proud Iranian and a Nobel Peace Prize winner, does it feel strange to be wanting military strikes on your own homeland?
This doesn't contradict peace at all. What I'm asking for is peace, because this regime itself is waging war against its own people.
Across Iran, grieving families have been dancing by the graves of protesters killed by the regime. President Trump may well be more interested in negotiating a deal. But after such awful bloodshed, many here want real and lasting change.